in my haste to pull commercials, I found a Joe Klecko one. This one is actually, it looks like a bunch of commercials. So we'll just watch the first two. Shout out to whoever uploaded this fun name. We'll make sure to tag you. But here's some Joe Klecko Jets commercials we'll throw in here. So.
We Brits are learning your American football. Right, Joe?
Yeah, right.
The other way! Catch the ball! And after practice, we drink a great American beer. Miller Lite.
Miller Lite, with its crisp, refreshing Pilsner taste, it's everything you want in a beer today.
What are they doing now? They're practicing touchdowns.
Okay, so these guys are from Australia. Football novice.
Your American football. Right, Joe?
Yeah.
Oh, they're playing American football. I guess they played soccer. I don't know who these guys are. They look like the Giants. I don't know.
I mean, the dancing too is just awful. Like the touchdown dances, it's like really giving credence to the stereotype that white people can't dance at all.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's like they look like they have to go to the bathroom or something. Yeah. Joe Klecko looks shaking. Yeah. Joe Klecko looks like he just won the Masters with his green jacket and yellow shirt. So that's an interesting choice of. I know it's green for the Jets, but he's Hall of Fame bound. So good for Joe.
Well, I mean,
back when he needed money.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, like, yeah, exactly. I mean, like, this was like, and he of course was a part of like the New York Sack Exchange too. With like, I just watched a documentary that Method Man of Wu-Tang actually like narrated.
Oh really? Oh yeah, he was huge on
it. Was him. Yeah, where it was like him, and Mark Gastineau, and who else? I forget, like two other dudes, but apparently Klecko and Gastineau hated each other like the whole time. They just did not like each other. Because Gastineau would probably drink all the Miller Lite. They would probably try to film this commercial, and Gastineau would get to it and finish it all.
Who would that? See, now you got me thinking. Who was Gastineau, Klecko, and was there one more guy? Or was just those two?
Pull it up real quick.
I feel while you're doing that, I feel like I noticed
Abdul Salam. He actually died. I remember.
Okay, yeah.
Method Man like gave like a rest in peace to him, like an obituary after the documentary. But then Marty Lyons too, who apparently was like the best. Yeah, who apparently was like he was like the most charitable one out of all like the Sack Exchange guys. Like he like ended up doing like the most good. And and Gastineau is Gastineau.
Give Miller Lite to everybody. So I'm looking at this guy here, number 55, and this is the old grainy commercial, poor recording quality, but he looks like the guy who was the voice of Roger Rabbit. He's an actor. Only I would notice this.
I was about to say that is like the most.
It's a deep cut. I know.
I know we're talking about obscure sports references, but like you're like, I see your obscure Jets sports reference, and I raise you a Roger Rabbit.
A Roger. That's who that guy looks like. He was an actor too. So I'm wondering, is the '80s? It makes sense. Maybe he was early in his career. So
that's all you, Mike. I have no idea.
I have
no idea whatsoever. Oh, a lot of people also forget. I think like Klecko was just like he was just naturally built, like just like brolic as hell. So like I think pretty much walked on to the Jets. After like a few like strongman competitions and whatnot.
Yeah. So, which brings us to this next commercial. Apparently, in this commercial, he's arm wrestling. Let's take a look and see what this is about.
Klecko is with all of his strength. In arm wrestling, raw strength doesn't mean a thing without the right grip. It's like driving screws. The harder you twist, the more they slip and strip. But now you get the extra grip you need with new grip tip screwdrivers. This permanently bonded tungsten carbide grit plates into the screw head. Now they work the way they're supposed to work, even with Phillips and power bits. As for the grip tip, wherever you buy quality tools.
The grip tip. This very suggestive commercial. Screwing and the stripping and the tip.
Just put in the tip. Just put in the tip. That's all I want. That's all I want for my tools and anything else. Just the tip. That's how I live my life.
He's like in this commercial. If
And
you don't buy this product,
and then he
we'll tackle
slides
you.
out
Yeah.
too. He slides out of the small little slit. God. Okay.
By design. By design. Yeah.
I'm bringing the podcast to dirty places again.
That's what we're used to anyway for us. That's our standard. Yeah. He looks like if you don't buy this, he will come to your house and tackle you. That's the vibe I was getting from him in this commercial. It's like right here.
I mean, like he's definitely just got resting bouncer face, you know, especially but also like with the mullet too. Like definitely like rocking an 80s vibe, you know, too. So like he probably he was a bouncer that thought he was like cooler than everybody else at the club. That's the vibe Joe Klecko gives.
Yeah, he's definitely got that attitude. Yeah, I don't know why he has all like the hatchet and the hammer. The guy's so big he can just break wood apart himself. So.
Oh, dude, he's like
he doesn't need tools. Yeah,
I mean, he's like the Hulk. He's just him and Gastineau were just brolic as fuck. Like they were like absolute just animals.
Yeah. We might as well watch this last one. I think this is the last one on the video. Let's just take a look.
Joe were two of the most feared players in football. But now we want to try more peaceful pursuits, like fishing. We brought along some cold Miller Lights. Light's not some watered-down version of a regular beer. It's a less filling beer that really tastes great.
You ready to try and catch a fish, Randy?
Okay, Joe, I'll go first. Hey, fish, get in the boat!
Oh, this fish is pretty easy.
It's no fish story. When it's Miller Lite, less filling tastes great.
Hey, that was too small.
Get out of here!
It's actually kind of funny.
Yeah.
So Randy White and Joe Klecko on a boat.
Getting drunk on a boat.
Yelling at the fish. One of the oldest jokes in the book. Yelling at the fish to get in the boat.
Yeah.
If you know your Bert and Ernie, they've done that themselves. So this is like the football Bert and Ernie commercial. You know, so I don't know who the other guy is, but he's throwing fish back. I don't care if the fish is small; it's more eats. Keep it. Why are you giving away food?
That's what they expect to happen. That's what they expect to happen with them with women after they win the Super Bowl. Like women are just going to throw their panties at them and just jump all over. It's like just pretend they're broads after we win the Super Bowl. That's our method acting, but they're fish instead.
They're gonna be fish, but think women. Yeah. What is he? Does he get hit in the head here, Klecko? Let me see. No, he does.
Oh, yeah.
He got hit in the head, and he kept a straight face. He kept going.
I want to know the production assistant that like decked him with a fish that like we're holding like buckets of fish and like just like decking him in the head, and it's like, oh shit, I just decked Joe Klecko. Not only am I going to get fired, but he's going to murder me in the parking lot. After the shoot, he's going to dispose my body in the water right now.
He's walking around with full body cast, you know, with the things on the arms, the little poles that you can't walk. He's like Frankenstein. Yeah. Good commercial. I like, you gotta like the 80s neon plastic sunglasses. Those are still in, those will always be cool. If you can keep those around, that'll be just fine. You can always put those on. So look how small the beer cans are in there.
Well, I mean, compared to these guys, they're just blown up too as well. Like, yeah, the beer cans are like just literally like Legos basically.
Right. Yeah, it's like little shot glasses of beer.
Yeah.
Him.
Yeah, so. Yeah, it really is. It's a full can of Miller Lite is like a shot glass for Joe Klecko.